Yo, welcome back to more Mansa. It is your boy Mansa, man. We back again with another reaction video, guys. Look, man, we got no way. He spelled it wrong. No way. Now, 9 famous celebrities you won't believe have black African parents. Let's go ahead and check it out. Shout out O Afro, man. It's been a minute since we checked out an O Afro
and we all follow them on social media. But what we might not know is some of these faces are low-key black.
You can get it.
Not without them.
Yep, she's black.
Really?
Sort of.
Sort of.
Here are 9 very famous celebrities who you never knew had black roots.
Ooh,
Let's
okay.
go.
Let's get it.
O Afro.
O Afro.
Number 9, Halsey. Halsey is a talented artist with a pretty unique voice.
Really?
Just looking at Halsey doesn't give any hint of her being black.
None.
She opened about her father being African American. I look like a white girl, but I don't feel like one. I'm a black woman. When I was little, if someone saw me and my dad walking through like a grocery or a parking lot, they would stop and stare. Women would come up to us and be like, "Sweetie, are you okay?"
No.
Because they saw a little black girl walking with a black man. She said maybe people won't accept that I'm half black, but they could not be
She
accepting
really did
me
look like a little
because
black girl.
I am, and
Kinda
that
when
is
she was
much
little.
worse. Number 8, Zendaya.
You ready?
I knew that one.
You're gonna love this.
I knew that one.
Spider-Man's favorite person, Gwen, is no other than Zendaya, a gorgeous-looking actress. But what most people don't know about her is her black roots.
Do you believe in black girl magic? And what does that mean to you?
Hell yeah, I believe in black girl magic. We're magical. I don't care what anybody says. I read this one tweet that was like, our skin soaks up the sun rays and our hair defies gravity, and that's magic.
As a
magic.
light-skinned black woman, it's important that I am using my privilege, my platform to show how much beauty there is in the African American
Zendaya.
community. According to her, it's hard to say, but Hollywood has a tier list of what an acceptable version of a black girl should be, and that needs to change. We are vastly too beautiful and too interesting for me to be the only representation of that.
Facts.
Number 7, Zhang Feifei.
Hey everyone, this is Winnie Feifei, and I'm here
Who is
to
this?
大家好，我是仲菲菲。
Winnie Zhang, also known by her Chinese name as Zhang Feifei, was born to a Congolese dad and a Chinese mom.
Where is Jean Feifei at? We need to figure out
Being a
where
mixed
Jean
child
Feifei.
in China is arguably the worst, as China is for the most part a closed society that shuns foreign influence as much as possible. How Winnie managed to go against all odds to become a popular face around the world is rather disturbing and yet intriguing at the same time. She became one of the hottest participants of the show, Produce 101.
And she can sing. Who is this? Who is Jean?
While Winnie's fans around the world have been supportive of her roots and interests, her encounters with racial abuse on the Chinese internet directed at her roots were quite uncivilized, to say the least.
People called her the N-word, saying African people were ugly and had a low IQ.
No.
Some even told her to go back to Africa.
But
Oh,
Winnie
what did I
has
say?
never
Go
been
back.
uncivilized, to say the least.
People called her the N-word, saying African people were ugly and had a low IQ. Some
If you dare participate in the draft, I will sell that in member of your family and you to the monkeys.
even told her to go back to Africa.
That's
But Winnie has
wild.
never been
Look how
afraid of
beautiful
facing
she
down
is,
such
though.
comments.
Oh my
In a
gosh.
racist repost of some of her selfies on Chinese microblogging platform Weibo, a user asked whether ancestors of Chinese people would be angry at her calling herself a descendant of Han Chinese people. Winnie commented back saying the user could go to hell and find out. Today, Winnie is a successful musician and a model for Fenty Beauty and Vogue.
Oh, really?
Number 6, Lisa Bonet and the Aquaman. The once beloved Hollywood's power couples had a good run together. It's sad to see the two go their separate ways. Thanks, Amber Heard. Lisa Bonet has black roots, and this came as a shock to many. She said as a black kid growing up in the 70s, the world wasn't ready for what she
She was
represented.
beautiful when she
Being
was
born
young.
to a biracial couple at the time made her different in her mom's family and school, so she sheltered herself by always
Dang, what
withholding a
happened?
bit. Number 5, Kimora Lee Simons. And just like the other beautiful humans on our list, she will easily pass
Shout
for
out O
anything
Afro,
than
man.
black.
It's been a
She
look.
feel
It's
that
been a minute, y'all, since we checked out O Afro, and the quality, man,
she
is
felt
done
lonely growing up.
a lot.
She was a mixed race girl with a Korean
Not saying the
Japanese
quality wasn't
mother
good
and
then,
an
but
African American
quality's
father.
went up a lot,
None
man.
of the
Shout
other
out.
kids at school were like her. She cried all the time, but her mother wanted her to turn her tears into something positive. So that's how she got into modeling after being called names like Giraffe Neck. Number 4. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably heard or at least suspected that The Rock has black roots. His father is former professional wrestler Rocky Johnson, who was the first black Georgia heavyweight champion.
Rocky Johnson.
That was one of the first black wrestlers in the world of pro wrestling. And he wrestled in all these little, this is why we lived on the road. So he wrestled in Georgia and in Tennessee and all these little promotions where he became their first black champion. But still, he was their first black champion, but yet he couldn't go to the same bathroom. He couldn't eat at the same counter.
How does he put this shirt on?
So he went through incredibly hard.
After I tweeted a debate regarding how he identifies, Dwayne tweeted, "Glad I came across this, and I'll give you guys some context and truth. I identify as exactly what I am, both black Samoan. Now you know why these two are inseparable." Number 3. Ariana Namiko Miyamoto. Ariana is a Japanese model and a beauty pageant title holder who was crowned Miss Universe Japan. She is of black and Japanese heritage.
Ariana is what is known here as a hafu. Not foreign, but not fully Japanese either.
Blackanese, my baby.
I've lived in Japan all my life. But if I say I'm Japanese, people reply, "No, you can't be." They don't believe it.
She entered Miss Universe Japan as a way to fight against racial prejudice after her mixed-race friend committed. However, she too has faced abuse and backlash over her skin color.
While the foreign media is flocking to meet her, the Japanese media has all but ignored Ariana's victory.
I'll be lying to say it didn't hurt at all. I am Japanese. I stand up and bow when I answer the phone, but that criticism did give me extra motivation. Ariana's childhood wasn't easy at all. When I was small, I stood out and always felt like I had to fit in with everyone. I'll try not to bring attention to myself, but now I say what I feel. I do things my own way. Number 2, Logic. Born Sir Robert Bryson Hall II, it's quite unbelievable to see Logic as being half black.
You're mixed, right? Which parent is what?
My father's black, yeah.
And your mom is white.
He has on several occasions addressed the criticism he's received from media personalities over his choice of lyrics as a rapper. People try to tell me that, oh, you shouldn't be proud, you are not this, or you aren't that, or whatever the hell. I've experienced a lot of really terrible things as a child.
So, do most white people think you're white? And do black people think you're black, or is it kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I understand. Yeah, no, I think,
you see what I'm saying? Because certain different races could see different features. And
that's weird. I get that all the time. Some people think that I look Hispanic, you know, like with my curly hair and like, or whatever, or, you know, and then some black people are like, oh, I know you mixed. I know you got it in. You're just extra light skinned. Ultra light skinned, like, you know, joking around.
Number 1, Zoe Kravitz. Zoe Kravitz has successfully starred in a lot of Hollywood blockbusters.
Really?
She may pass as white, but the fact is she comes from a black background. Her parents are Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet. She said she identifies more and more with being black. What that means for her is being more and more proud of that feeling of being connected to one's roots and ancestry. Growing up, Zoe went to schools full of white kids, and that made her want to blend in or not to be looked at as black. But the white kids will always talk and touch her hair in a disrespectful way. I struggled of accepting myself as black and loving that part of myself, and now I'm so in love with my culture and so proud to be black. Which of these celebrities came as a shocker to you?
The last one, for real. The last one, and which other ones? A couple ones in the beginning as well, but I already knew Logic was mixed. I already knew Zendaya was mixed, but a couple of those I was like, oh, I was surprised. Look, man, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction, my commentary. Comment down below who y'all, you know what I'm saying, was surprised on, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for next week, y'all. Peace.